Hi there, my name is Jonas and today I'm going to tell you about FourZero. FourZero is our programming tool which you can use to design your application and program all of your devices in one IDE. So it's a platform-independent development environment. What we exactly mean by platform independency, we will get to that later on. Moreover, FourZero is a visual programming tool, so it's not only suitable for beginners, but also suitable for advanced and experienced users. With FourZero and the concept of service providers that we introduced, you can easily integrate peripheral devices like sensors, actuators, and so on, and you can easily implement communication between devices. So you can easily let different devices of different platforms communicate with each other and therefore create distributed systems. That's why FourZero is perfectly suitable for applications like industrial Internet of Things or any automation task that you could ever imagine. Moreover, we are based on a new standard called IEC 649, which allows us to use an event-based architecture. So, what do we mean by platform independency? With FourZero, you can currently program platforms on platforms like Windows, Linux, PLC Next, PyXtend, or Raspberry Pi. This means that you only need FourZero once, and you only need to design your application once, and then you could transfer your application to a Windows device, to a Linux device, or to those or to all of those other listed devices. So this means you can easily reuse or move your applications among devices. This also allows you to test your applications locally before deploying them to a target hardware. So let's, for example, imagine that you have an automation task and you want to program a PLC controller, but you're not sure about the functionality. So with FourZero, you could you could test your application locally on your Windows machine before, make sure that it works, and only after you are sure that only after you verified the functionality of your program, you could transfer it to the target hardware. So let's talk about event-based or event-driven execution models. As I already mentioned, we are based on the IEC 61499 standard, which says that code is only executed when events occur. Moreover, not only the code is executed, also the data is only copied or transferred with the event, and only the relevant data is transferred. This avoids cyclic operations and therefore increases your hardware's performance. The standard also defines some standard function blocks. So we are again back in the topic of visual programming. So if you want to create some application, you just have to connect the standard function blocks and you're directly good to go. So this visual programming approach, combined with the reusability of code, can save you some serious amount of time compared to conventional text-based programming. Nevertheless, if our standard function blocks that we provide with FourZero are not enough or not sufficient to create your logic, the logic that you need, you can easily write your own function blocks in Lua script. Those approaches allow you, so event-based approach, visual programming, paired with service providers and reusability of code, allows you to easily create distributed systems. So you can use one IDE, one standard, one programming mechanism for all of your devices that you have in the field. And you can easily create a distributed system, make those devices talk to each other, and orchestrate your devices from one place. And this place is called FourZero. So I think that's enough for the theory part. So let's now have a look at the FourZero itself.